Hi, I'm Sarah from the upcoming. Such a pleasure to speak to you today. Thanks for taking the
Hi.
time.
Yeah, my
Hi,
pleasure. Nice to meet you, Sarah.
nice to meet you. So Bad Monkey, obviously based on the best-selling novel by Carl Hyacin.
Yes.
Great mix of action, comedy, Bill Lawrence helming it, amazing cast, not least Vince Vaughn. What was the
Yes.
appeal to you? It must have been a bit of a no-brainer, I imagine.
It was a no-brainer. It was an absolute no-brainer. I mean, when Bill sent me the script, I think I didn't even have to read the script, and I was like, whatever Bill's doing, I'm doing. That was just obvious. I mean, he's such a fantastic and a dynamic showrunner and comedic writer. But really, truly, by like page 5, even before I think I even got to my character, I was like, I'm absolutely doing this. And then to read this live wire of a gal that I've never really kind of played before was just icing on the cake for me.
Yeah, and I think I was reading that, you found Bonnie almost one of the most amusing characters you've ever been able to play. I guess because she's got this edge, and she has got this past, but then, playing off Vince Vaughn in particular, the witty banter that goes between the two of them, the chemistry is amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they really do. They have a great chemistry. She's slightly delusional, of course. It's kind of living in her own world. Keeping a lot of secrets, as we reveal. But it was just a very fun role because I've never really played someone that is quite the troublemaker that she is.
And I grew up, I think, watching, Vince in particular, as well as
Yeah.
you, in these amazing, rom-coms. I've seen Maid of Honor more times than planet. And it's just such a dynamite pairing between the two of you.
Yeah.
What was it like working with him?
He's amazing. I mean, the thing is with him, I'm with you. Like I've been a fan of his work for decades. I mean, truly. And so knowing that he was a part of this, I jumped at the chance, of course. But man, you got to be on your toes. He is so fast. He is so quick. He's genius at improv, as is Bill. So when the two of them were on set and you kind of got the words that were on the page that Bill wrote, and then he was like, all right, Vince would be like, let's play. You're like, oh, okay, you kind of brace yourself. You're like, you got to go for it. And it's just a very loose, fun environment. And I haven't worked like that in such a long time. To be able to revisit my comedic roots was really exactly what I wanted at this point in my career. So it was just a dream gig for me, truly.
And I was reading this essay that just got published the other day and backstage, about you saying, you think one of the keys to your career has been very sort of like open and curious, and being able to sort of, go from working on Ty West's Maxine, roles like this. And this is sort of feel like you're in a great moment in your career in general.
I do. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of gratitude for where I'm at, creatively, and I think it does have a lot to do with just continuing to explore and digging deep and working with filmmakers that inspire me, that interest me, that I haven't done before. I think that we're in a really unique time in our industry where we're able to maneuver within the industry, doing TV and doing film and doing smaller films. I think that we have greater opportunities now more than ever, and I really like taking full advantage of all of them. All the things that I do creatively are really just facets of myself, and I just like to dip into any one of them as the opportunities present themselves.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all that with
Thank
me.
you.
And
It's such a nice interview. I appreciate it.
It's so brilliant.
Thank
Thanks so
you.
much.
Thank you.